Hello, everyone. If you are watching the playback, let me know what team you are on and what you are reading for the amazing readathon. Welcome to my first sprints for it. I have Bree's announcement video linked down in the description box in case you guys are just popping over and you don't know what this is for. Go check it out. But to everyone that is here live, welcome. What are you all doing on this fine evening? I did start a little bit early. I was home and I was like, I'm just sitting here doing nothing when I could be hanging out with you all. So that's what we're doing. We're hanging out. I am going to be reading Direbound and I'm so excited. I got something sticky on the front of it though, so I don't know what that's all about, but I'm living. Like I'm already having the best time with this and I'm so excited that I get to do nothing but read it tonight. I might edit a little bit of my video, but that's really all I have to do. Hello. Ahoy. Hello. I love that it just gives me like, I know what the emoji is, but it just gives me the written out. It's funny. Reading The Tenant. Nice. Hello. Currently listening to Amari and the Night Brothers. Hello. I hope you're enjoying it. Hello, Amy. Continuing my sightseeing book, Night in the Moth. What are you thinking of that one? Hi, Haley. Lord Keepers, nothing right now, waiting for a new prompt. I see. Hello, Court, reading Air of Fire. First sprint, I'm going to do dinner and a quick appointment, then read more. You got your homework done, right? So you can just kind of hang out after that. Hello, Thea. Hello, Vanessa. Yes, I'm loving it. I've only put a few thoughts in the Discord because I really haven't read that much of it yet. I've only gotten like 3 chapters in, but at work was just, it's hard for me to read at work, especially without an audiobook, because there's just so much popping up all the time. Like, sorry if you hear Ollie, he's playing. 1 minute somebody needs me for something, and then I go to read like 2 pages and I look up and there's an email. So it's just hard for me to read at work. But I don't have any distractions here other than the pets, so I think we'll be good. Ollie's vicious tonight. Reading Haunting of Rookwood for Oz. 2.5 hours left. Nice. Okay, 2.5 hours left, not on 2.5 speed. You got that. Hour left of All of Us with Wings. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check it out. Spark of the Everflame! Yay, that's so exciting. Rest of the series, incredible. Half-Blood Prince, reading Sunbearer Trials. Good choice. Britt Marie was here. Y'all are giving me lots of books that I don't know tonight. Nice. I'm reading a bit more and then waiting for laundry. I also put in some laundry, so somebody yell at me to swap it over at some point tonight. Trying to find the will to get a couple of work classes done. You do need a snack and a caffeinated beverage if that is your choice. Whatever your beverage of choice is. Maybe pick a year-long challenge read. Good decision. Hello. I hope you enjoy it as much as I am currently. Only listen to Night in the Moth. Gonna try to physically but not supervise with the characters. Yeah, this was kind of me. I do like the audio. I think that the audio is good. But yeah, I feel you. I have like responses to peers to do, but it's gonna take 32 seconds. Cool. That's great. Hello. Nice. Reading Alana. Doesn't fit a prompt, but might later, and it's for a read-along. Got to get those read-alongs in. Thanks. They're very bright. They're a little brighter than I meant for them to be, but we're going with it. It's summertime. Fun fact, when I went to get these done, I went somewhere else and had them done completely differently, and they were a mess. I have never been to a nail salon and had my nails just be horrible to the point where I was like, I cannot look at these for 3 weeks. So I ended up having to get them redone, and we just went really simple because trauma. Driving to the studio, listening to Shield of Sparrow. Hope you're loving it. I absolutely love that book. Listening to Between Fear and Favor. Team Lore Keepers. Fearless. Enjoy. Hello, Sam. Reading The Windweaver. Oh, so good. I wish I could read it again for the first time. Reading The Charm Offensive for sightseeing. And another Shield of Sparrows. I'm so glad you're loving it. House of Bane and Blood. Incredible. Are you enjoying? Reading Meet Me in Moscow. Work Wi-Fi is angry. That's a sad day, but I hope you're enjoying the Never list. And, just go home. Then you don't have to deal with work Wi-Fi anymore. I think I'm going to start A Court of Silver Flames to make progress until the next prompt drops. That one is my favorite, I think. I know it's blasphemy. Excuse me. Blasphemy to Akamath, but I just love it. Finished my sightseeing book earlier, Silver Elite. Haley, thoughts, please. Thank you. Reading Vera Wong's Guide to Snooping. I love that title. Is it really Guide to Snooping? That is incredible. I've heard good things about the Vera Wong series, but I did not know one of them was snooping. That's amazing. Hello, Brittany. What are you going to be doing reading tonight? Wilder has chewed my charger, the little brat head. I love it. That's incredible. That's the best. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I don't remember what it was. I'll be reading Wilder Girls once I get home. I hope you're enjoying that. Ollie has now found his toy. He likes to stick it in his mouth and then tuck it up under his paws like a baby. It's like his pacifier. But the good news is he will likely stay in that same position for 3 hours, so he'll leave me alone. You see his little head bobbing back there. Had a good time. It felt like an adult Divergent, 4 to 4.5 stars. I will take that. That is awesome. It's really Guide to Snooping on a Dead Man, but the fun fact they actually published is Guide to Dating a Dead Man on audio for a bit there. That's funny. How do you make that mistake? How do you mess up the title and the that's interesting. Have to finish end of year student goal update first. Well, I hope that it goes quickly. Hello, Tennille. I know, isn't he cute? I love my puppy, but I also love when she's doing something else. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I just hope he stays like that for a while. He usually does when he has his toy, but I'm also usually not talking, so we'll see. Finally made it to Oz. Exciting. Reading The Great Gatsby for your first sightseeing prompt. Yes. Teachers are incredible. It was full graphic audio with that. It published on 4 once. My theory was it was an April Fool's joke. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. But still. That's funny. My neighbor, I hope y'all can't hear him. He has decided that now is the time to it's not just mowing the grass because it's a really big field. So he's got a tractor with a cutting thing behind it, and he's very loud. I'm like, why right now? Why is right now the moment you decided to do that? So close. Yeah, it is end of school for a lot of people. I know some people go through the end of June, but I know, how dare he actually mow his yard? Although it was looking really bad, and his ditch area is where we like to walk, and so hopefully he'll mow that now, so it won't be grass monsters. Watching Bean play with garbage. Mr. Bean, what are you doing? It still shows dating graphic. Oh, that's funny. It's me. I go till the end of June. Oh no. The very end of June, or maybe it's a little sooner. At this point, everyone's checked out. When we were in school that last month, basically did not exist. Reading a NetGalley arc. Birth of a Hippie. Okay. Hello, green teeth. Green teeth for a sightseeing prompt. Oh, gross. It is the very end. Keep joking about getting a puppy, but already have 2 cats and a teenager and an infant. Yeah, probably leave it as a joke for now, but maybe soon. I have 2 cats and a dog, but no teenager or infant. So the 2 cats and a dog are fine, but yeah. How dare. I know. I'm hoping that means either you had a lot of snow days or you go back later. That's my hope. Working on payroll, gross. And also not reading Diary Bound with me. Double gross. We got done with school a week and a half ago. Why is he now driving through the field? Sorry. There's now a truck driving across the field. We got done with school a week and a half ago. In the last couple of weeks, neither kids nor adults. Yes. 2 cold days, end date even without that. That's disgusting. I'd rather the puppy than the infant. I don't think she can get rid of the other one. Summer people. Pez trying to get kicked out today. She's been a menace. Kick her out. So rude of you. I'm having a great time. I know. I don't know what he's doing. Now he's standing on the tractor just because I know you guys want to know the drama. He's standing on the tractor and pointing at the dude in the truck. But, like, he is not on a road. So what is he doing? And we're not talking, like, little truck. We're talking, like, full pickup truck. Was he bringing him gas? Like, what is he doing? I'll keep you updated. Sure. No, that would likely be frowned upon. Indeed. No, the dude was standing on the tractor. But it does have a bed of the truck, so standing on the truck wouldn't be as weird. Ugh, it's so late. Mama, thanks. Yeah. Hello, welcome. Okay, I think we are going to go into our first sprint because I really want to read my book. We're going to do 45-minute sprints and probably like 10 or so minutes of chatting. So let me grab the timer and I will see you all in 45 minutes. Welcome back, friends. Sorry, Ellie was just coughing. I was checking on him. How did everybody's sprint go? I was clearly very distracted in that sprint. I'm not going to say why. Go check Discord if you want to know why. But we had things happen, and it was a lot. And my phone's still buzzing, so hopefully you can't hear it. And if you can, well, you know things are happening. So there we go. We did have a lot of Wilder love in that sprint. He was hanging out. He sat in my lap for a while. I was surprised nobody mentioned it. And then he got up, and then it was like, hello, kitty. Finished your sightseeing book? Yes, exactly. Yeah, I got like a chapter or two done, so I did a little reading, but definitely distracted. DNF Night and the Moth. Ugh, big sad. Yes, he's so cute. Just got home from work and we're reading The Wind Weaver. That is so exciting. I hope you love it. Go Gale Weavers. Picked my next read. What are you going to be reading? Have an hour of work. Why did you have to go to work today? It was your birthday. But happy to have the chaos. You have to explain that one message to me, please. Didn't read but worked a little on your thesis. Productive. KFC and BookTube. Maybe in the next sprint. We can bully. Got dinner. Need to pick a book. What are you thinking? Do you have options? We can help. Start your next book, Blood of Hercules. That one is fun, but definitely not for everybody. So I'm curious to see what you'll think. It's darker than the tone implies it to be. But it's also not, like, it's silly goofy. Very happy with my decision not to start a sightseeing book. Yeah, everybody was talking about starting things, and I was just like, hee hee. Blood Oath next sprint. Didn't read, dealing with family stuff. Very valid. I hope everything's okay. Start off strong, but then got sidetracked. 3% pivoted, read 2% of On Wings and Blood. Need to pick the book. What book? On my way back from shark toothing. I love it when you go shark toothing. Switching to Blood Over Bryhaven. That's a good one. It's a tough read, but a good read. Everyone was too distracted. Yes. I'm doing the chaos thing. You were indeed. By Gala Aylin? I don't know this one. On page 6, reading This Vicious Dream. Let me know how that is. I still need to get to it. Sunrise on the Reaping. That is a great choice. Again, one that I need to get to. Library program. So rude. I would just been like, nah, I'm out. I didn't read, but had some ice cream. That's a very good reason to not read. First Class. I'm just confused. Guess I'll be starting a book in the next sprint. Guess you will. Silly, Goofy, and Dark is quite the combo. Yeah, it's like Zodiac Academy in vibes for most of the book, and then it's got a little dark sprinkled in there. I finished my sightseeing book in less than 10 minutes. Wait, you finished your sightseeing book less than 10 minutes too late. Oh, no. I can't read today, apparently. Wait, I thought you were reading the Silly Goofy book, the Julie Johnson book. Did you decide not to? Did you DNF it? Or are you book juggling again? Reading War. Used by this early sprinter. I mean, I started at 5. It wasn't that early. I usually start at 5:30. But I was done with work early, so. Gone from work in the grocery store. Productive. Yucky office. Oh, I know what it means. This cat's driving me insane. Toss him out. Do the sightseeing prompts of the strongest soldiers. I also did not sightsee, so you are not alone. Hey, let's not do that. Sorry, there's a bicycle outside. I've heard that you don't have to, but that it is recommended. But somebody that has read both, please confirm or deny. It's early in my books. Fair. Book juggling. Got it. Yeah, I finally caught on, but it took me a minute. Can we not bark? I know it had wheels, but it's okay for it to have wheels. It's not okay. In case you were wondering, it is not okay for it to have wheels. Not okay at all. Lexi makes a good one too. He really hates bicycles, strollers, four-wheelers, motorcycles. Cars are generally okay, but anything else, no. He doesn't like it. For the lore, it's a good idea, but you'll understand sunrise, mashing that together without it. Bloodguard, Griever's Blood, or Realmbreaker. I did not like Bloodguard and was disappointed by Griever's Blood, so I don't know that I'm going to be much help. Somebody else help. But I think you liked Combat Codes more than me, so maybe Griever's Blood? Probably read it first, but it's not necessary. Hello, Rye. What are you reading? Recommend Songbird before sunrise. I also need to read Songbird too. We got a dog on wheels in the neighborhood, and he hates Hugo as much as Hugo hates him. That's so funny. He used a compass spinner wheel. Ooh, that's cool. I haven't gotten to read yet. Just picked up some from Latchkey. Hopefully you can read soon. I think if you've seen the Songbird movie, you'll be able to skip the book. That makes sense. Hugo has a rival. Realmbreaker, then. That's your decision maker. Question: do we think I will get any reading done in this sprint? I need to. I'm only 5 chapters in, and that's just rude. How many pages? Oh, well, that's almost 50 pages. That's actually more than I thought. How many pages is this book? It has a funny smell. Does anybody else sniff their books? It is 580 pages. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, somebody did say that earlier. I don't remember exactly who, but somebody did. He has many rivals. It's so funny. He has enemies, but he then has the main rival, you know? Releasing 10. Good luck. I hope you have the tissues from what I have heard, because I've heard it is rough. I honestly had no intention of reading Binding 13 because I just wasn't sure if it would be for me, but then everybody reading Releasing 10, I'm just like, trauma, you say? I kind of want to read it. My book smells normal. Of course. It's me. It is Ivy. Switching to On Wings of Blood. Hello, welcome. Fear the Flames, good choice. Also sniff books. That one just doesn't smell like a normal book, but it's not been anywhere but my house and the Amazon warehouse. So, Blood of Olympus, that's a good one. Realmbreaker it is. Longer, so more pages. I hope you are on the correct team. Can't wait to get my hands on Direbound. I think there were still some copies left the last time I looked. But it is getting pulled soon, so just love the character so much. Trauma is an understatement. Yeah, I've heard it is rough. We're surprised Amazon warehouse may smell weird. Valid. Bye, Bree. Can't promise anything about the stabby. I'm glad I'm not the only one thinking about starting Boys of Tama because the new release. Yeah. I shouldn't because it's just really not like a me-coded book, but at the same time, I'm like, Planned on DNFing the sightseeing I was reading, but it was almost 50%, so I wanted to at least get there. So you can do it after the leg, yes. Just got home, have to feed the cats, and then starting How to Become the Dark Lord and Die Trying. Good choice. Maybe so. They got their dirty, filthy, non-reader cooties all over it. Reading The Way of Kings. Chunky boy. 66%. Another chunky one. That one's not as big. It's the air fryer that's the huge one. Really? Hmm. Hmm. This is interesting. I might try it. TOG with Assassin's Blade. Enjoy. Literally one of my favorite series of all time. Maybe I will. I've also been considering, Cassidy mentioned trying Jessa Hastings, and I was like, grab me when you do that because I need a buddy, but I kind of want to read it. Actually watch the Leg 2 video. Yes, actually watch it. It's good. Okay. We are going to go into our next 45-minute sprint. Everyone stop chatting and read, mostly so that I don't chat and I read. Okay, thank you. I'm going to reset this timer and we will see you in 45. Welcome back, friends. I am very, locked into my current spot because Ollie is in my lap and I am not making him move. That would be mean. So I'm just going to do the best I can with comments. How did everybody do? I got, about 2 chapters in. I didn't get as much read as I wanted to. I got distracted again. No one is surprised. My focus is not great tonight. And sitting, I don't know. I've been focusing better in bed recently. I don't know what it is. We had a couple of people join us. Hello, Ash. Hello. Finished updating spreadsheet, story graph, and started Murder Road. Productive. I think I'm going to be reading Crossed next and finish The Tenant. No reading, ate supper. Ooh, yum. 8%. Tardy to the party. I love that. I'm going to be reading Salem's Lot. That's okay. The flight was just delayed. That's all. Good choice. After getting caught up, I read 15 pages. Nice. Thank you. It's one of my favorites. Made it midway through chapter 3. Just finished Haunting of Rookwood. Now into Kind Worth Killing. I've heard really good things about that one, but I'm late to the party on that one too. Hello. Read 26 pages or 226 pages. Dinner in the prologue. I have also read the prologue of this. I've only read the prologue, but it was a really good prologue. So I hope you enjoy it. Hello, almost 9 a.m. You have got the full day ahead of you. 25 more pages of Windweaver. Are you liking it? Please tell me you're liking it. 30 pages of Blood Oath. Everyone's doing great. I had to take Hugo out since he was home alone a while. Yeah, good old pup duties. Moving into the bedroom, put laundry away. Ooh, I need to switch my laundry over. I did hear the washer go off, and that's right. Groceries picked up, and now you're going to be reading? That's exciting. What are you reading? Work's been busy. Are you not off now? You should be off now, right? Almost, maybe? Ice cream is a great choice. Also, I will text you back in a second. I got distracted. Firebird for the second leg. A couple of chapters of Ruin while switching laundry. Everyone's doing laundry tonight. Done with work soon. That's exciting. I hope you enjoy it, Nat. I still need to read book 3. 7%. Wow, 7% looking for an author that met the last prompt and couldn't find any. Yeah, everyone is struggling with that prompt for sure. Joined during that sprint, studying tonight. Almost done. That's exciting. Just got out of work. Nice. Everyone's either dinner sprint or getting out of work. 35 pages. I love this. That's incredible. Finished Mantras and Minotaurs. That is a fun title. Really like the format. It is a very cool format. 5:30. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking it wasn't that late for me when you finished, but 22 pages. Very absorbed. I'm glad. Yay! Both missing the readathon high after escape. The readathon and also in a reading slump. Well, we're in the middle of another readathon right now. Join us. But also, I get the slump. This is, as long as they're not severe, this is great ambiance. Finished Magic Bites and starting Black Sun. Another chunky one. Loving the audiobook. Love a good audiobook. Ollie, you are really, not helping the situation, anybody. My legs are asleep. But you are not going to move, are you? He said, absolutely not. I don't even know what he's looking at. No. Gale Weaver. Not convinced I'm enjoying my book. Well, that's a big sad. Put it down for now and move on to something else. Maybe come back to it later. If it'll fit a sightseeing prompt, maybe. Or another leg. But you've been chosen. I've been chosen a lot tonight. Wilder was on me in the first sprint, Ollie on the second one. And I love them sitting in my lap. Don't get me wrong. But where I'm sitting and how he's sitting, my leg is completely asleep. But I wouldn't trade him for anything, would I, buddy? Oh, we have friends. Hi, Katie.
Hello.
What are you up to tonight?
Well, Discord.
Yeah, I feel ya.
Also, I want to let you know I didn't see your little comment when you left yesterday. I saw it after you left. I want you to know I did finish. I finished that, and I finished a sightseeing book. So, boom, you
How
motivated me.
rude of you.
Yeah, there you go.
Ugh, I told Katie she didn't need to finish her book as I left, but clearly she didn't listen to me.
Yeah, if anything, I took that as motivation. Be like, you know what? I'm gonna finish as many books as I can. If I didn't even have a job, oh, you'd be in trouble.
Ugh, if I didn't have a job, everybody would be in trouble.
Right? I
Including
don't know. I
me.
feel like, you've got enough animals to be distracted, like
That's true. I have one right here.
it's such a cutie.
But also, thank you. Oh, thank goodness. Ow. I can move my legs again. I love being chosen, but my butt was asleep.
I feel that all the time. Like, well, I also just feel old in general because sometimes if I just sit a certain way, when I get up, I'm like, well, my knees don't work the way they did before. Great. Love it.
Yup. And if they've been like an animal sitting on them and they're like completely flat,
And
pain.
why is it that they are the tiniest things on the world? Why are they so heavy?
I don't understand.
Because I had a small dog too. Why are you so heavy?
I don't know. And they only weigh like 12 pounds. So
Yeah.
theoretically, they're not heavy, but it's like, I don't know, the universe just makes them heavy when they get in your lap.
My one cat is 8 pounds, but when she steps on me, I'm like, what did I do to you? Why are you hurting me?
It's the pinpoint paws.
She knows what she's doing. She's like, yeah, I have complaints.
Yep.
I don't know. Man, oh man. But what are you reading? Do you know? Have you decided?
I'm reading Direbound.
Ooh. Okay.
I'm like 70 pages in. I'm really enjoying it.
I thought you were going to say 70%. I was like, holy guacamole.
No. I have not been that focus fox today. Yes, the videos are extra fun. Did it out of pure spite. 86. Me too.
I wanted to be, listen, I actually want to still be on your side. The issue is that Mel started talking a little smack. And that's when, the competitive side of me is like, oh, okay. I cannot back down from a challenge. It is a curse that I live with.
Honestly, I love that energy. Yeah, he was like, put me down, human. I will be fully employed. Well, I'm glad we're not in trouble, but the cross-country move, that sounds like a lot. Good luck.
Yeah. I fear for the day I don't even have to do a cross-country move, but just move into a house. Yeah. How am I going to pack all this stuff?
You accumulate so much crap and you're just like, where did it all come from?
Well, I have a hard time saying no. That's probably part of it.
Yeah. Somehow Schmidt takes up more room in the bed than Doyle does. It's the sprawling.
Mm-hmm.
Teeny dogs.
Oh my gosh.
Heavy lapper bed hogs. Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, I have a king for just me. So Ollie has his side and I have my side. It's Wilder that causes the issues because he likes to lay like I make a hump in the bed and he likes to lay in that, but he is not very heavy. He's just extremely long. So when he spreads out, he can take up a ton of space.
Yeah.
Hello, 50% into Soul Eater. Working an overnight, 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I hope you can read a lot as well. I hope everybody leaves you alone. Yes, agreed. I've been here for 5. I moved every year when I was in grad school, and now I've been here for 5 years, and I cannot imagine trying to move again. Yes, yeah, baby. I haven't seen her.
Yeah, this is Cleo. She's a cutie, but she's also trouble. Oh, almost had a cat go down.
How old is she? She
will be 4 in September.
Aw, so she's just little.
Oh, yeah. She's a baby. She's crazy, but she's fun.
That's the way we are, too. We have calm, and you have calm, and then you have the crazy. You got to have one of each.
Oh, yeah. Well, and Val's, like, going to be 12 in July. Yeah. So she's an old lady, and she's just kind of like, okay.
Yep. Only done it once in the last 2 years. DC to Birmingham. Alabama? Ellie takes up so much room. She's only 16 pounds. They're just determined. Cleo!
Yeah, she's gone.
Okay, hi, Sarah. I just kind of skipped over your comment. Stay up all night. I love this. I wish I could do this. I'm jealous. Lots of Cleo love. Steve Token's latest album playing. Cleo got me on it, and I have had to limit myself listening to it because it will get stuck in my head, and then I'm trying to physically read, and I'm just like, music lyrics are in my head. Currently, it's the new Tate McRae song, and I'm like, I gotta quit listening to music in the
The
car.
one that she did for the F1 movie.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
That
Yeah.
was the one playing when I pulled into my garage, so that's the one that stuck.
I randomly just sing out TikTok songs all the time. And Adam's just like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, oh, you haven't seen it?
Yep. Although, speaking of TikTok, I did see on TikTok that we are getting a new, well, not a new, an extended Tate McRae album. So I'm very excited about that. Do you believe I picked my PhD school? Because I didn't want to move again. I did this for grad school too, so I get it. Oh, I went to UAB for grad school. I don't live in Birmingham anymore, but small world. Such an old lady. I can't stay up late for the life of me. Same.
It depends. Sometimes I can. I always regret it. I always regret it.
I regret it last night because I stayed up until I had to be up at 5:20, and I stayed up until 10:15 finishing Riftborn. By the time my insomnia let me actually fall asleep, and then you factor in the pee breaks and Wilder wanting food, I got 4 hours of sleep last night.
Oh. And you even left sprints early, man.
Yeah, I immediately left sprints, went and got my little Kindle pillow and laid down in bed, turned the audiobook on. I had an hour left, but by the time I got all like ready for bed, it just
Man.
it's fine. That's probably why I can't focus today. I didn't really think about that.
It's hard when you're running on fumes.
I'm running on my delirium energy currently.
Yeah.
Same, Deb. Blaze on. They're the dragons. Sometimes can stay up. Problem is that I still wake up at normal early time. And I was like so cozy when my alarm went off too. I hit snooze at least 3 times, but then you're up and you can't go back to sleep because you know the snooze is going to go off, and it's just a whole thing. Rip to both of us then. I wake up before my alarm because I'm paranoid it won't go off. It always does. It's always rude. It does anyway, but well, I hope you are safe. Okay. Well, since we yapped a little bit longer with Katie showing up, we will go into our. No, I love the yapping. Come and yap with me anytime.
That's what I'm actually here for, guys. I'm sent here to distract you, actually. We won't read. So let me just tell you my life story. So it all began. No.
Katie's like, okay, now that I have your attention.
But it would really backfire because then I won't read. So, yeah.
Unless you can talk and listen at the same time, which is not a skill that I possess.
I mean, I work with children, so like sometimes. but usually you don't have to have like a full-on conversation. It's just a lot of like, that's nice.
Yep, yep.
Cool.
No, what you need is Leandra here to distract while you read, or vice versa. So then at least one of you is reading.
Yeah, but see, I feel like Leandra is so like calm and put together. I feel like I'm a little more chaotic, where people would be like, what is she going to do next? So that's distracting.
That's true.
But Leandra's like the very much where she's like, just come with me this way.
I kind of want to hear Katie's life story.
You don't, Chris. You don't. You know, it's not for the weak. No.
It's not for the weak.
We're trying to have a good time.
Next sprint, we'll hear Katie's life story.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna read
when we DoorDash some alcohol, right?
Yes, exactly. My southern accent's gonna come out. We're gonna hear your whole life story. It's gonna be a great time.
Can't wait.
Okay, I will see y'all in 45. I'm gonna reset the timer actually. I was sitting here playing with Wilder's toenails.
You were doing what?
I was playing with Wilder's toenails.
That's fine.
He knocked over my camera, and it was nearly bad, but we caught it. It was all fine. It was an eventful sprint. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I got like a chapter or two read, but I sleepy.
Yeah, I didn't. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't read it all. So I had to work and eat and adult. You know, truly not fair.
You're working a lot.
I mean, because there's an announcement tomorrow. So it's like yeah. And then also it's like one of those things where it's like, not only am I on Discord for Amazing Readathon, but I manage one of my authors' like life also in Discord. So like she has a whole, like instead of like having a Facebook group, she has a Discord group. So, you know, I'm just kind of all over the place, you know?
You're doing great. You're doing great.
Like, it's more just like, if you see me with buckets of caffeine, mind your business. I'm doing the best I can.
Valid. Excedrin migraine, it has the extra caffeine.
It does. Oh, yeah. I have a whole little, like, I don't know what you call it, like a little flip pocket thing that comes with me. It's like a whole, like, pharmacy in there. Yep.
Tori, hello. Running kid to ballet.
Aww.
Do I go for Flesh House? Interesting. I don't know what this book is, so I say go for it. Hello, welcome. Hello to Claire. Everybody was joining in that sprint. Up to 18%. Nice, nice. Chapter 23, almost unfolding laundry. I also need to switch my laundry. I'm glad you said that.
Hey, I think Adam's going to read Murder Road too. Look at twins.
He is just like in his reading era.
No, I'm winning now. I'm beating him.
Oh.
He's a slacker now. I took off, you know, I was more chillaxed last month. Now I'm ready to regain my title.
So I see how it was. You were chillaxed when you were on my team, but now that you're not on my team, gonna go hard. I see.
We still beat his team.
That's true.
Even after he read 16 books. So,
dating and dismemberment. Okay.
Imagine somebody just coming onto stream who has like no idea what we're doing for Amazing, and they're like, what?
What are you doing? Hey, what? Oh, yeah, I'm thinking of getting queso, but also it's 8 o'clock at night. I don't need queso at 8 o'clock at night.
Why not? Live a little.
I'm just like craving it, and I don't know why.
Because it's delicious.
It is delicious.
That's why.
But it's not good for you, especially 8 o'clock at night. It's probably why I'm not sleeping.
We just made cookies, so
I support this too. I don't have any cookies, or I could do that.
I'm sorry.
It's a sad day. I think I can still hear my washer yelling at me. It does the little Samsung jingle.
Oh, cute.
And it just keeps going if you don't unlock it. 46 pages, sitting looking at the books, trying to decide. This is a mood. I made my patrons decide for me because I could not be bothered. No reading, catching up on YouTube videos. Made soup. Oh, I hate that you're sick, but glad that you're able to make soup and hopefully feeling better. 11%, 40%. Yes, that one is fun. That's the one I've read, right? Yes, that's the one I've read. That's the first one. Caffeine Fiend. 36 pages on page 61. All doing the best we can. Yes, we are all just chugging along, doing the best. Got more Varun and prep stuff for supper. What are you going to have for supper? Gonna read Murder Road if I was going to be on Steel Watchers, but Spinner Wheel had other plans.
Bum, bum, bum.
This is the Simone St. James, right?
Yeah. Yep. I haven't read anything from that author before, so I told Adam, I was like, if you borrow it, I'll read it after you.
I've read a couple of her books, some that I've liked and some that I very much so have not. So she's kind of hit or miss for me.
I don't have to like it. I just need it to be fast. I just need it to be enough to be like, okay.
Yeah. I think that one's more thrillery than horror too, which is good.
Yeah. I read the synopsis and it sounds good, decent. Adam told me though, he's like, I don't want to read any more thrillers right now that have unreliable narrators. I'm like, oh honey, there's a lot of those.
Yeah, she does that. Yeah, I'm glad that you found that out. That's a relief. Page 83. Hello. I have a bird on my front porch, and so every time it flies by, I'm like, what was that? Yeah. I might not want it tomorrow, though.
Why not? It's all day, every day.
So the thing though, if I don't get it tonight, I might not want it tomorrow. So I should get it tonight.
Should. I support this.
This is also true. He reads going to be better than my previous DNF. I hope so. Spend time with the husband. That's fun. The way I was like, is that my washer? I don't think you would have been able to hear it. So maybe it was your washer. Okay. Bae, how do I ask you this without spoiling things?
Oh.
In the third book of the series that we both mutually enjoy, does the romance kick in or is it later? I think you will know exactly what I'm talking about, so I can be vague and not spoil anything for anybody. Claire needs to know. Really enjoyed Murder Road. Ashburgers. Oh,
Delicious.
so good. That's pretty much every thriller. Wait, this
True.
is the last one. Joined at the very end of the sprint. 8 pages is still 8 pages. That's awesome. I don't know. I haven't read it, so I'm not sure. I hope so. That series we both mutually enjoy. She knows what I'm talking about. I swear.
Does she though? No.
Yes.
We're gonna find out.
Watch her have like just come into sprints to say hi and then peace out. She's not even here
We'll
anymore.
never know.
It's going fast for me right now anyways. Not sure if this one might be okay. Simone for me. I hope so. Well, is it not on KU? Just make it work. I know I'm debating. So you do know what I'm talking about. There's been many DMs about the series. She knows. You could do that. You could. What's the next one that you have? Page 65. Book reads really fast. I love a good audio. Welcome back. That one's also very quick. Hello, beautiful. I don't see your twin on screen.
Oh, Valkyrie? Yeah, no, I don't even know where she is.
We've been on our weight loss journey. She's not happy about it, but I think she has lost some weight.
Hey. Yeah, unfortunately, both of my kids, no matter what I do, they never gain weight. I'm always like, are you sure they're at a good weight? Like, and they eat nonstop, but
she's a chunky kitty.
I think that's cute. I know it's not healthy for them, but I think it's cute.
Well, she had to go to the cardiologist because we thought that she had an enlarged heart from like all these heart problems. And the cardiologist went, I think it's fat deposits around her heart. So maybe lose some weight. And I was like, oh, great. Because it wasn't a heart problem. So,
well, I'm glad it wasn't a heart problem. You know, a cat diet is manageable. I mean, she'll be sad, but it's fine.
She's okay. She's just, constantly yelling at me, but she's not truly hungry, I swear. Just picturing you standing in front of your shelves with your hands on your hips. I've done this, though. Trying to find a leg 2 book. You and Claire in the decisions. I vote this. Yes, I always like, I like polls to vote in, even if you don't choose. I just like to click things. This is always the decision. I would say yes. It less so kicks in and more so is like, wait, what does I think is happening? She needs a character to be down bad, and I don't think that's in book 3. Question mark. But it's been like, how long has it been since I read that series? 4 or 5 years, maybe more.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm doomed.
It's one I've read like a bunch, but I know, pitiful. Very fat cat. Oh no. Dice roll, flip a coin anymore.
I know. I'm over here. I'll figure it out.
I know, but like Bae's here and I could text her, but like this is what I thought. This is also what I thought. So Claire, here is your answer. So this character is up to no good. Basically, yes. I know. I know we're being so vague, but I don't want to spoil, and it is a spoiler, so I do not want to spoil. It's making me giggle. I'm glad you're enjoying. I'm trying to decide if we're doing another sprint or if we're calling it. Because I'm sleepy. I'm adding words. It's fine. I can't decide.
Well, I'm not deciding. I'm a guest. This is your
Yeah,
house.
but you just got here. So I
And
feel bad.
technically, if we end, it just means I yap at you for like 10 minutes behind scenes, and then we go, okay, good night, bye.
That's true. We could yap more.
More secret, vague conversations.
Given the fact that I've had no sleep, I do think we might end these here. But there are like so many more sprints to come. I think there's at least one tomorrow.
Yeah, I
There
can't
might
remember who I'm
be
gonna try.
Krista, I think.
Is it? Sprint
Do
schedule.
it, Claire. Do it.
Yes, Krista. Wow, at the same time, I love that everybody's doing like afternoon sprints. I love this.
I think there's daytime sprints. I know there's some from you guys on Friday, but I don't know about Thursday.
What I loved is that Friday is all day lore keeper.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna stream almost all day.
It's like back to back to back.
Yeah, I have to do something technically with my YouTube members, but yeah, I just think it's so fun. Yes. And then Thursday is Brittany and Claire.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I knew Claire was sprinting, but I couldn't remember if there was somebody in the morning.
Yep.
I mean, I can yap at you all for 10 more minutes. I just don't know that I can go another 45 minutes and then more yapping. Daytime sprints, Brittany and then Claire.
Yep.
Are you trying to tell me something? I think he's saying I talk a lot.
I can set a timer. Now, will we stick to it? I don't know.
I have to order my cheese dip, and when the cheese dip gets here, I gotta go. Can't have cold cheese dip.
Nah. Oh my God. Mel's nursing home has a strict curfew.
Gee, thanks.
Oh my gosh. This is fun. I love to just be a part of this, honestly.
He should feel sorry for me and my lack of sleep. And
that's instead, not
come for me. How rude. I think you should. I think you're going to enjoy it enough that you'll be okay starting it on Kindle. But this is my vote. Thanks, Chris. I'm not one of the old ladies. I'm one of the nurses. Yeah, I don't get enough sleep. It's fine. It's all fine.
I don't know how. Even if I tried to go to bed at a decent time, I still can't sleep the length I'm supposed to. You know what I mean? Like, we're supposed to be getting like 8 or 9 hours of sleep. I don't know how I would do that.
I used to. I don't know what happened, but I think I got pets and, you know. Why am I so sleepy? No Phasmo tonight, but I do tend to be on my phone way too late. I will give you that. No sleep illusionist can win. Hey. Happy to help. See, Haley appreciates me. The rest of you bozos are being mean to me.
Now, Mel, this is not how we win them. Where's that?
I will whack you with my cane.
Oh.
That is a problem. Some people are like good. Like if I can get 6.5 to 7 hours, I'm usually okay. 4 was not enough. Try to get halfway through tonight. You can do it. Good night. Yes, bozos. Trying to make sure I'm not on screen an hour before I go to bed.
Yeah.
This is a great suggestion that I do not follow.
I also just love like when you can turn on like the dark screen for Kindle because like it just doesn't hurt as much, you know. I just enjoy it so much. But yeah,
not cranky, feisty. This is true. Women in sleep, what is that? It's like, here, have a cat. Delivery.
She wants love.
I did call you a bozo. Good night.
Oh,
come here.
I said I'm trying. Look at the kitty.
He's so long. Look at him. Right. He's like, will you please put me down? There we go.
I'm talking about my day.
We'll figure out a way to get me to sleep, and then we'll do that. I was on Katie sprints till 11 the other day.
It was wild.
Good night. Yes, she's pretty. This is the content I need. Glad to entertain. Yes, Kitty sprints. They are truly stealing the show. I'm so glad that when he was a baby, I walked around like this with him all the time and just literally would carry him for like 20 minutes on his back. So now he does not care to be held.
Aww.
I know.
Do it, Sarah.
He is a baby. No more pee breaks. That is truly the problem. Went from 29 to 79. I thought you were on my side, Chris. Okay. Well, I do think we are going to end these here since there are plenty more sprints to come. I don't feel too bad, but we will see you all tomorrow, and I hope you have fabulous evenings. Good night, everybody.